Hey guys, it's Tepco Cycle Repair. I'm working on a pressure washer today. This is a Kohler, the Courage XT-7 173cc. This is on a Husky 2600 PSI, 2.4 gallon per minute pressure washer. So carburetor's clean, primer's working, something's up. You should be starting. Compression's kind of on the weak side, but these do have auto decompression. Pull the cover off, and this is what I find. The rod is in there, but it's off to the side. So we're going to have to get that out of there, put it back in place, see if it's bent. If it's not bent, it might have just knocked itself off, and we're going to see what's going on. So let me get that out of there. It's missing the two balls that are supposed to be secured at each end of this push rod. And there's one there, and there's one there. So they detached from this. So this is a just a crappy part. So I'm going to have to go order, I'm going to replace both of them, so I'll get two more crappy parts to put in there, but this is what Kohler's using. This is, you know, why does this happen? It's garbage. But I'll order two, throw them in there. They're only like $3 a piece, so that's pretty cheap. And I'll order these and throw them back again. Alright guys, so I got the new push rod. You can see the ball end here. Alright, it's a new number, so make sure you look that up. And it's going to be hard to see, but what we're going to do is slide it back in there to, there's a recessed area in there. It's going to be all the way, see if I can get you. There it is, all the way down in there. There's that round circle down in there. You can just kind of barely see it with this camera here, but it's all the way down in there. And that circle, it kind of looks like a little divot, kind of the same like in the top of the valve right here, but down inside of there. And what you can do is when you put it in there, hold your finger on it and rotate the engine. You'll feel it pushing open and close. I'll show you what that looks like here. All right, guys. So I got it in the recess in the bottom. I'm going to pull the engine and show you that. You can see my thumb here. It's going to rotate. So you just went up, down. All right, so we know we're in the right spot. So now I got it all. It's all in the lowest position. All right, so we're going to hold this in place right here. We're going to swing our rocker up as close as we can into place up against it. We're going to push this down and rotate it into place like that. All right, so now it's in place right here. We're going to rotate the engine a couple times and make sure that everything's working again. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and adjust our valves. All right, so here, all right, we're going to check our valve, make sure everything is in place. All right, so here we go. All right, so I'm going to stick your feeler in there and get these valves adjusted to what they should be at. All right, so to adjust the valves is simple. You have an adjuster nut, which is the big one here, it's a 14, and then you have the lock, which is the jam nut, which is a 10. And the valve specs for this one, this is a Kohler XT7. It's the Cougar XT7. The specs are from 003 to 005 thousandths of an inch. So I'm going to use a 004 gauge. So when we put this in here, you can tell it's tight. I can't even get it through there or through here. It's just not going in. So we're going to go ahead and loosen the jam nut. So I'm just going to hold the adjuster, loosen the jam nut. The game here is to kind of hold the adjuster to where you want it while you're tightening and loosening the jam nut so it doesn't move. So grabbing the feeler gauge again, I'm going to send it in here, loosening the adjuster nut. So there's just a little bit of drag right there, you can see that. All right, so now I'm going to hold the adjuster. And we're going to tighten the jam nut. Okay, there we go. You can see it's got a drag in there. You can see it's pulling the rocker. That's how we want it. So So we move on to the next one. You see, sometimes when you tighten these, they'll get a little tighter on you. That's why you got to check it after you're done. And when I'm done with everything, I'm going to rotate the engine again and check it again just to make sure. Make sure you do all that before you wrap it all up and start it up again. So let me do the exhaust. All right, we're good. All right, let me rotate the engine and we'll check it again. Let me back up the top dead center. Okay, we're back at top dead center again. Double check it. We got a good little drag right there. Same thing right there. Yep. All right, let me button it back up. All right, guys, all back together again. Cover's back on. The valve cover's back on. Let's go outside and fire it up. All right, guys, I'm going to fire it up. It's not going to be long because there's no water in it, but just let's see it start. She's running. Alright guys, so those push rods are a common problem with these Kohlers. Sometimes they'll bend, sometimes that'll happen, the balls will fall at the end of them, and then everything will fall apart in the top end. So just make sure you keep an eye on them. If you have a no-start problem, just pull the valve cover off. It's simple, and you can check that out and make sure that's not your problem. Hope this helps you out. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell for the notifications. Guys, until next time, this is TEPCO Cycle Repair.